Is Easter
What?
is Easter tomorrow or on Monday?
Yeah, but the Easter week, right? So this is whole week where we could talk about rabbits and everything.
No, but like,
Okay.
are the eggs coming on tomorrow
Are
or
you still
Monday?
doing the egg hunting, Violet?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Not
find
really
eggs all
anymore,
over
but
my
okay.
house.
Okay, everybody, please get your paper and a no calculator and brain ready, okay? So we're going to do the 5 minutes calculation. And today I'm just to increase a little bit um hardness for everybody. I hope everybody can still doing very well. Look at Violet's face. Like, yeah. Okay. Everybody, one, two, go. Oh dear, stop. Don't sniff it around.
Okay, I'm finished.
Good job, Emma. 还有23秒 23 seconds. Okay, everybody, please put down your pencil and everything and calculate how many questions you did. And if you finished, just send me a message and just proudly tell me I'm finished. Okay, so yeah, I'm waiting for everybody's reply. Right. Okay, so first of all, okay, good job, Emma. Yeah, I know you finished. Okay, so I'm just want to tell you, okay, everybody. I'm very happy that to receive one of the students' homework. I'm not going to say who it is, but the one who gave me the homework, she probably know that, right? So I just want to show you, like, this is something I'm looking forward. And actually, I showed it to Peng Peng immediately, and I said, you know what? Um, it's impossible for us to be good at the very beginning, right? But if you know somebody's good, you can always do it. You can always learn from them, correct? So we are human beings that the ability of learning is actually the best thing in this world, correct, everybody? Okay, so if you see somebody is having some ability or something that you really appreciated, I think the best thing is to learn from her, of him or anybody in this world, okay? Just want to show you. I don't know if you can see. So this is a homework I really appreciate. Get it, everybody? Okay, so because I think everybody is trying your best, so I'm not saying that. I don't want to say her name, but good job. Okay, very good. Okay, so today we're going to continue learn the thing which is very important, of course. Okay, so let me just tell you something about yeah, the thing, my plan. Okay, because I just feel like everybody is doing really well for the math. So I'm just decided to try to teach you something. Looks really hard, but actually not really hard at the end of this class, okay? But I just want you to use your brain and use your logic. Get it, everybody? So it's not really like math calculation, but you need to use your logic. So first of all, we're going to 哎呀，我这个今天的这个手写板怎么回事呀？Very very slow. 哎呀哎呀哎呀哎呀。
A whiteboard?
Yeah, no. My pens, like my electrical pen, it's really slow. Like I don't know why. It just takes forever. Okay, so everybody, let's take a look at this one, okay? So this part is very easy. When we are in the kindergarten or like primary school, like grade one or grade two, if you were in my class, we actually learned it long time ago. I even taught it for my student, like when they're 4 years old or 5 years old. Okay. But today we're learning something a next level. Okay, Emma? So for instance, if your given number is 5, 9, 13, 17, what is the number next? Emma? I cannot hear you.
21.
Very good, 21, right? And Emma, the llama, if I give you 2 and 3 and 5 and 8, and what is the next number?
12.
This one's not. And this is called Fibonacci. So 2 plus 3 equals 5, 3 plus 5 equals 8, But you know what? Yours is good as well. You could be 12 as well. Yeah, your 12 is right as well. It could be either 12 or 13, right? Okay, very good. So why Violet is giving me the answer must be right. But Emma gave me the answer is half right. And mine is half right because my pattern is 2 plus 3 equals 5, 3 plus 5 equals 8, 5 plus 8 equals 13, which is right. And Emma's pattern is 1, 2, and 3, and 12 is still making sense, correct, Chinchi? Right? So I'm just telling you, is it possible some math questions is actually having two answers, Cynthia? Yes or no? Trust yourself, just say it. Yes. Okay. So when you're in the high school or when we're learning some advanced math, so I know 1 plus 1 is always equals 2, but 2, 3, 5, 8 could equals 12 or 13. Get it? But we have to say math should be more precisely, right? We cannot telling the teacher like, oh, 12 it is right, 13 is also right. At least for those questions, it's not like something really acceptable. But why something like this is appearing is if I give you 2, 3, 5, 8, and the next one is 12, and the next one it should be 17, right? No problem at all. Correct? Because it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. But if your teacher give you the answer here is 13, so this one, the next answer should be 21, correct? So obviously it's me, the teacher who's giving you the data is not enough, correct? Correct, everybody? If I told Emma, I said, Emma, I told you the 2, 3, and 5, and 8. And every time it's plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, and plus 4. And Emma will for sure give me the 12. Okay, so how to get the answer precisely is either first one, get enough data, correct? And the second one is giving enough advice. Correct, everybody? Correct? Now, 老师, if I told you the patterns like that, nobody's going to make mistakes. Or I give you enough data, you can also get the answer as well. So that is the same. Today, we're going to learn how to give enough advice and you get the answer. Understood? Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Okay, so the first one is 1 block. Number 2 is 2 block. Number 3, 3 block. And determine the perimeter of the 10th set of the blocks. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you how to do it, and because I want to try to everybody to try to find out. So I'm going to just to tell you that each of the blocks is perimeter. So I'm just to name this one is 1 centimeter. Is that okay? So just easier for you to go. Okay, so the first one obviously is 4. The second one is what? 7. Correct? Oh, sorry, not 7. 6. Correct? Okay, so the third one is 8. Okay, so everybody, please tell me the 10th set of the blocks. What is the centimeter? Sorry, perimeter of these blocks.
I need to ask my mom for 草稿纸。
那去拿吧。 So teacher today will be super slow because my pen is acting really weird, okay? I'm so sorry. Okay, Emma Dilemma. Violet, Sincere. Okay, everybody has sent me the answer, okay? So pretty good. Everybody having, but the thing is, unfortunately, everybody's
Wait,
kind of giving me a little bit
I'm
different.
typing.
Okay.
I'm typing. Wait, not to everyone.
Okay. Everybody's giving me the different answers, okay? So everybody, so in order to get this one right, it's based on pattern, correct, everybody? So we know the first block is having 4 centimeter, correct, everybody? The second, because I counted for you, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 centimeters. And everybody, you probably gonna notice that I actually make a mistake because I wrongly calculate this one as well. But we're talking about the perimeter, right? Perimeter is nothing related, am I right? Related to the inside lines. So this one's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the third one is 8 centimeter. Correct, everybody? Okay. So if it is right, so fourth and fifth, we can just do that, right? So 6, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. So it's 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20, and 22. This is something based on my guess, right? But remember, I said, one, I maybe not have enough data. So let me just draw the number 4. Sorry, my drawing is really bad. Okay, so I just draw this one, number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I think I have enough data, so I should be right. So the answer is 22 centimeters. Okay, this is a good method, but not efficient method. Everybody think about it. If Cynthia, I said, I want you to tell me the 1000th set of blocks, what you're gonna do? Then you're gonna write 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So tell this 1000, okay? So Xinxin tell me, teacher, I'm gonna come back to see you and tell you the answer like tomorrow. Correct? Okay, Violet probably already go to sleep and Emma is already go out and eating somewhere. Correct? This is not a good way. So what is a good way? I want to find out the number and the places relationship. Understand? So that is a way for us to, even I told you, 10 million block. Without writing, you can directly tell me the answer. Okay, so let's take a look at the first one, okay? So the most important thing is always first one, because you know what? Every single next one is based on the first one. Don't make the pattern based on the earlier one. Does everybody understand this sentence? I want to say it again, okay? We want to make the pattern based on the first one, but not the earlier one. Why, Emma? For instance, if our number of the pattern is based on the earlier one, that means in order to find the fifth one, you need to know the fourth one. In order to know the fourth one, you need to know the third one. That AKA, if you want to know the 1000th one, you need to know the 999th. Get it? So which you still need to write whole entire 1000 numbers. But if you based on the first one, as long as you all know the first one, you can jump to the 1000th one, 10 millionth one, or 10th one with no problem at all. Understand? Okay, so this is very important. Okay, so now let's take a look at this one. So in order to build a relationship with the first one, we need to find out what is the relationship between the second one, third one, fourth one, and fifth one compared with the first one. Get it, everybody? So let's see. So 2, 4, 6, and 8. Get it, Emma? Before, when we are finding the pattern, it is always 2, 2, 2, 2, correct? This one is based on the earlier one. So now we're based on the first one. So let's take a look at this one. So the second one compared with first one, plus 1, 2. The third one compared with the first one, plus 4, which is 2, 2. And the fourth one compared with the first one is equals 6, which is 3, 2. And 8, which is the fifth one compared with the first one, which is 4, 2. Get it? Okay, so now we come back to the number of the numbers. Second and first, the difference is 1. The third one and the first one, the difference is 2. The fourth and the first one, the difference is in 3. And the fifth and the first one minus is 4. So everybody, did you get it? So the equation will be the 10th one equals the first one plus what? 10 minus 1 times 2. Get it? So I want to check the answer because I already know the 10th one. 22, is it equals to 4 plus 9 times 2? Yes. So that means my pattern, my equation is right. So everybody, can you find out what is the 1000th one? Of course, it is equals first one plus 1000 minus 1 times 2, which is 4 plus 999 times 2 equals 100. Oh, no. 200. Get it, everybody? Okay, and also if you want to find out the 10 million of them, it is also easy. Get it? So today we're learning the method is finding the pattern not based on the earlier one, but based on the first one. So we can also rewrite it as the other pattern. Okay, so this one on the book, the pattern is Pn, which is the calculation one, equals 2 plus 2n. But for us, is Pn equals 4 plus n minus 1 times 2. Okay, so some students said, 老师, they're not the same. So let's see if they're the same or not. So 4 plus 2n minus 2, which is also 2 plus 2n. That's the same thing. Okay, so equation could be varied. Emma, Violet, Shinshin, and Cynthia. Equation doesn't matter which one's better, but as long as you understand how to do it, this is fine. Get it, everybody?
Mary,
Get it?
isn't the 4 plus the 1000 minus 1 times 2, isn't that just times 2 plus 2?
Which one?
Because if you want to know the 10th one, it was 22. You just timed 2 plus 2. And then the
Yeah, that's the
1000
same.
one.
Yeah, you can using equation because my equation, if you simplify it, that's the same thing. Okay, remember that's the last week we have learned. Yeah, you can just take out the bracket out. Understood, everybody? Okay, so now let's take a look at the next one, okay? So don't worry about it, okay? So we're going to take a look at this one, okay? So you need to also understand how to understand the mathematical language. The mathematical language is like that, okay? In the equation of A equals 3p, determine A when P equals, first of all, 3. So first of all, A equals what? A equals 3 times 3 equals 9. Right? Next one is 3 times 11 equals 33. 3 times 5 equals 55. Is that 3 times 17 equals 51. Get it, everybody? Okay. So now I want you to do the number 2 yourself. I'm going to do the first one for you. It's S equals 4n minus 2. Determine S when n equals. So n equals 4. So S equals 4 times 4 minus 2 equals 14. Get it? So number C, number B, and number D. Very easy. So please calculate. Meanwhile, I need to get some water, okay? So I just will be back. Very quick. Thank you, Xinxin. I have received your answer.
I send it to you, Carrie.
Okay. Violet, very good. You send me the details. Good job. Okay. So we're not going to spend time. I think everybody know how to do it. So 34 and 70 and 90. Right, Emma? You get it right, and Shinji? And Sincere, okay? So now let's take a look at number 3. Number 3 is a part which is getting harder. Okay? Determine the common difference in the following linear patterns. Okay, so the good thing is they're telling us it's linear. So what does it mean? That means at least they're having the common differences. So because we know when we're doing the patterns, Violet, I don't know if you remember, I used to give you a question like that. Right, so this is not linear. Why? Because it's like jumping rabbit. So this is 8, and this is 25, right? So everybody, this is so-called not linear. But when we're learning linear pattern, that means they're all straightforward. They have something, okay? So I know everybody, for this question, they just ask us to telling the patterns, but I have a little bit higher requirement, okay? Okay, I make it a little bit bigger for us so it's easier to read. So I want you to find out the equation to find out the number of the numbers. Understand, everybody? So let's starting this one, okay? So the difference is obviously very easy. Everybody, the first question is 3, right? And I want you to find out, you're able to find out the 100th number, and even you can find out the nth number, which is, I don't care, it's 100, 1000, or 10,000. It's a pattern, it's an equation for any number I can find out immediately. So everybody, how to find out the equation for any numbers that is based on the first number or following numbers? Xinxin. We want to build an equation based on the first number. Get it? So it's always like that. Okay? So we can say, so the first one is 2, the second one is plus 3, right? And the third one is plus 6, and the fourth one is plus 9, correct? Violet? Okay, so the second one and the first one is just the difference is 1, 3, and the third one to the first one is 2, 3, and the fourth one to the first one is 3, 3. So we can have the same thing is n, so Pn, we just say Pn equals what? Equals 2 plus n minus 1 times 3, correct? Okay, so it's 2 plus 3n minus 3, so the answer is 3n minus 1. So let's just check if I get it right or not. So the second one, which n will equals 2. For the third one, n equals 3, okay? So let's see. P3 equals 3n minus 1, which is 3 times 3 minus 1, which is 8. Correct? So P4 equals 3n minus 1, which is 12 minus 1, which is 11. Perfect. So if I want to find out P100, it's 300 minus 1, which is 200. If I want to know P1000 equals 3000 minus 1 equals 2900. Get it, everybody? Okay, so now I want you to try to do number B yourself, okay? Don't worry about it. If you don't know how to do it, I will explain it to you, no problem at all. If you know how to do it, please give me like Pn equals blah, 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 blah. Okay, try to do it. Xing, try to simplify it. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to explain it. Okay, so the first one is 6. Second one is 10. The third one, actually, you know what? Well, you're not doing bad, but the thing is, you didn't give me the equation, give me the answer, right? So let me just explain it. Okay, don't worry about it. You do it very good. So fourth one is 18. So we're talking about every time we try to make the relationship Cynthia with the first one, right? Instead of like just the earlier one. So it's 4 and 8 and 12, correct? Okay, so we're gonna realize 8 equals 2 times 4, and 4 times 1 times 4, and 12 equals 3 times. Correct, everybody? Yeah, Cynthia, what's your question?
就是我前三道题都做出来，但是最后一道没做出来。
没关系, okay, no problem. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So if it is 4, 8, and 12, so we're gonna find out the patterns, the numbers being added on is actually based on how many numbers are there, right? So see, second minus 1 equals 1, third minus 1 equals 2, and fourth minus 1 equals 3, correct? So if I'm 1 to the nth one, so will be what? 6 plus what? Plus n minus 1 times. Correct, everybody? Because that is a pattern. So Pn equals what? Equals 6 plus m minus 1 times 4. So that is the Jinshin sent it to me. Emma sent it to me, right? Very good. This is already good enough. But the thing is, everybody, we can simplify it. But usually when you give an equation, you don't want something with the bracket. If you can take the bracket. So 6 plus 4n minus 4. So the answer will be 4n plus 2. Okay, so when we're here, you can always check your answer. What? Xinxin, what is your question?
Like when it's n minus 1, is it like because it's like 4 equals 1 times 4 and 8 equals like 2 times 4?
Yeah, because you can see 14 is actually the third place, right? And where this 2 comes from, I want to find out the pattern of where this 2 comes from. The 2 is actually come from the number, the place of the number. So 14 is on the third place, and 6 is on the first place. And you're going to see 3 minus 1 is actually 2. Get it? Right? And for the 18th, it's fourth number, and 6 is the first number. Remember, I just said it's always we try to find out the relationship between the number and the first number, and also the place with the first place. It's always like that. Correct, everybody? So that's why it is like that. Understand, Shinshin? Okay, good job. Okay, everybody, very good. Okay, so now let's take a look at number C. Number C looks scary, and it's actually not scary at all. Okay, everybody? It looks negative, but don't panic. Try to find out the relationship between the first one. Okay, I'm going to pause the recording and let you take a look at this one and send me the answer and try to send me the simplest answer. Okay? So we're talking about making an equation that any number could be calculated by this equation by knowing their place. Understand? For instance, with this equation, I can find a 99. It's just making n equals 99. Exactly something like that. Understand, Violet and Cynthia? So it's exactly like that. You're creating this one. Before, it's people giving you this one. But now you're creating this one. This is a higher level of requirement. Of course, I know. That's why you're all good. So let's take a look at the first one. -4. Correct, everybody? So -4 equals what? Equals the first one. The second one is to what? 5 plus 3. And the third one is what? 5 plus 6, which is 2 times 3, right? And the fourth one is what? 5 plus 9, which is 3 times 3. Correct, everybody? So Cynthia and Violet, you have no problem creating this one, right? So now let's take a look at this one. Where this, because 3 equals what? 1 times 3. And 2 times 6 equals 2 times 3. 9 equals 3 times 3. And if we're doing the next one, 8, which is the fifth one, you can obviously see that it equals what? 4 times. Right? But now our question is where this 1, 2, and 3, and 4 comes from. Get it? The fifth one is plus 4 times. The fourth one is plus 3 times. The third one is 2 times 3. And the second one is 1 times 3. So you're going to find out it's always this number, the place number minus what? Minus 1. 那如果 if we're talking about the nth one, it is just a what? Plus n minus 1 times 3. Get it? Sincere, Violet? Okay. So now don't forget the first one because it's a -4 plus n minus 1 times 3. So we can just take it out. -4 plus 3n minus 3. So Xing just at the very beginning gave me this answer. But we know that when two of the number, they're the same personality. For instance, girls can go to the girls' washroom, right? Boys go to the boys' washroom. So -4 and -3 can be combining together, became what? -7. So 3n minus 7 is the equation. So we have the equation 3n minus 7. So let's see. First one is n equals 1, right? So 3 minus 7 equals -4. Yes, we're right. Second one, 3 times 2 minus 7 equals -1. I'm right. And fourth one is 5. So 4 times 2 minus 7 equals, oh, no. What I'm doing, 3 times 4 minus 7 equals 12 minus 7 equals 5. So everything's right. Get it, everybody? Okay, so now let's do the number D. And I still want you to put the number, okay? First one, second one, third one, and fourth one. If you want to, you can put the fifth one here by just defining out the common differences. And I want to give me the equation of this one, okay? So everybody, I'm going to pause the recording and just let you do that. And no hurry, okay? One by one. Record. That is a very good relationship between teacher and student, right? So you don't try to mess up and say, oh, you didn't tell me this. And I said, no, like 2 weeks ago, we actually learned this before, right? And I remember everything you told me, then I can just express your great idea to everybody in all my classes and think about it. The best homework I received, and I'm going to show every single one of my students, and just to tell them how good how great the homework could be, right? It is not like something everybody need to be the same as her, but the thing is we can actually get closer to that, right? Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So Xingxia, so this is 1, this is second, this is third, that is fourth, right? Correct? So like I said, we need to create this one. So this one's like what? It's no more plus. It's minus 5, correct? And the second one, minus 10. And third one, minus 15. Correct? And 5 equals what? Equals 1 times 5. And this one is 2 times, sorry, -5, right? So 2 times -5. And this one is 3 times -. Okay, so there was somebody pop up, okay? And she said, 老师，为什么不能是负1乘以5, 负2乘以5, and 负3乘以5, right? They also equals -5, -10, and -15. Yes, I know. But the thing is, everybody, don't you remember? We are creating the position with a positive number because we cannot say, oh, this place is negative 1/3, negative one, I'm sorry, negative first one, negative second one, and negative third one. No, we don't say that, right? It's always just the first one, second one, third one, and fourth one, correct? Okay, so that's why when the place is a positive, we try to keep this number positive as well, but making the differences negative or positive. Understand, everybody? And AKA, because for this one, this is actually minus, minus, minus. So we make the differences actually the negative. Okay, so the first one's happened. What? The second one is 1 times 5. The third one is 2 times 5, negative 5. And the fourth one is 3 times negative 5. So nth one is what? Is first one minus n minus 1 times negative 5. Correct? So I'm still using plus because I just like this way it is. It's less possibility you're making mistakes. So it's 15 plus n minus 1 times negative 5. So it's 15 minus 5n. But it's negative 1 times negative 5 equals positive 5. So the answer is 20 minus 5n. And we can check. When we first one is 20 minus 5, 15, yes, right. And the second one, 20 minus 10 is 10, very good. And 20 minus 15 is 5. Right? So the answer is totally right. So the answer is 20 minus 5. Get it, everybody? Okay, we're still using the negative. We're still using it's always the first one plus what? But you change the common part as negative. So everybody will make less possibility of mistakes on when you're changing the negative to positive. Okay, so everybody, number E and number F. We're going to do 2 questions in a row, and I hope you get it all right. Okay, let's start. So let's take a look at the first one. 我把第一道做完了，然后让小朋友再看看第二道。Okay, so the first one, we're still, everybody, Violet, take a look at this one. We first put the place on top of it, right? First one, second one, third one, and fourth. So, and to find out the common difference is what? It's negative 6. Correct? It's negative 6. The common difference is negative 6. And the first one is negative 5 minus 1 times, plus negative 6. Okay, we try to always keep this one as plus. Okay, so the second one will be what? Negative 5 plus 2 times negative 6. And the third one is negative 5 plus 3 times negative 6. So the nth one will be what? Negative 5 plus n minus 1. Everybody, because you can see the second one is only plus 1. And third one's plus 2. And fourth is plus 3 of the negative 6. So it's times negative 6. So the answer is negative 5 minus 6n plus 6. So the answer is 1 minus 6n. Get it, Cynthia? Okay. Violet, do you understand? Okay, so number 2, I still give you some time. Okay, for anybody who wants to correct your answer, you can have the time to correct the answer. Okay, number 8. Okay, so think about it. So the second one, okay, I'm doing more detail. Okay, second one equals negative 8, which is the first one, plus, because it's plus 5, right? So it's 1 times 5. Get it? Okay, so the third one, which is 2, equals negative 8, which is first one, plus 2 times 5. Correct, Cynthia? Correct?
就是前面的我不知道怎么算，但是后面我就写不出来了。
哪里前面的不知道怎么算？
就是前面前面我已经写出来了。
Okay, so it's negative plus 3 times 5, right? So nth one will be what? Negative 8 plus n minus 1 times 5. You get it, this one, right? Okay, so negative 8 plus n minus 1 times 5. So if you don't know how to do it, Cynthia, just to move this one first. That will be easier. Can you move this one? Okay, so it's 5n minus 5 minus 8. Correct? So equals 5n minus 13. Or you give me the answer negative 13 plus 5, and that's the same. Right? So you see when you don't know how to calculate it, move the part earlier and move the negative part later. So it's help you to calculate. Okay, Emma, so just to take a look if the calculation had any problems. So we're gonna do the next one. Okay, everybody, do you understand? Okay, so now I'm going to just to give you some relaxing time. Okay, everybody, number 4. We're just to put the number next to 3 numbers for the relaxed number 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You don't have to send me the answer when you finish. Just to text me, and I know it's the best.
Do we need to write the formula or just like the answers?
Just the number. Just the number.
Okay.
Give you some relaxing time. Good job. Okay, very good, everybody. So I'm going to just quickly telling you the answer. So correct me if I'm wrong. So 14, 17, 20, everybody. 22, 26, 30, and 8, 11, and 14, and negative 5, negative 10, and negative 15, and negative 29, negative 35, negative 41, and this one is 12, 17, and 22. Okay, correct me if I was wrong or you make any mistakes. Please just to correct yourself because this part is pretty easy, okay? So now let's take a look at this one. For the people is having problem in doing that, you can also create a table. Okay, so this table will be, this is the number of the numbers and that's the t. Okay, so we have already did a and b, so for the equations, so let's just work on the number e. Okay, everybody, I think number e we didn't do. Yeah, number e. Yeah, no, number e we have done it already. So now number 6, let's take a look at this one. Okay, so we want you to find out the fifth terms of the following ones. So first to everybody, we just do A and B. Okay, so when you finished, please send the answer to me. Okay, so that means you need to create the thing. So n is equals what? N to the n equals 50. Correct, everybody? Okay, good job, Cynthia. It's very good. You're very better and better. Very good. Okay. So let's take a look at this one. So first of all, I want to create a table, right? It's easier for us to understand. So this is the first one, second one, third one, and fourth one. Okay, so the second one is actually based on 2 plus 3. And third one is 2 plus 2 times 3. And fourth one is 2 plus 3 times 3. Correct? Okay, so the first one is 2 plus 0 times 3, correct? Okay, so that's why the fifth one is what? Is 2 plus 50 minus 1 times 3. So the answer is 2 plus 49 times 3 equals 140. Correct? Okay, so the second one is, the first one is 6 plus 0 times 4. The second one is 6 plus 1 times 4. And third one is 6 plus 2 times 4. And third one is 6 plus 3 times 4. So that's why the fifth one is 6 times 49 times, which is 200. Okay, number C and number D, please do yourself, okay? Okay, so I have received Xing. Okay, so Emma 自己做完了，还自己在上面自己给自己 P 了一下。怎么弄的呀？我都不会。I don't know how to do it. Quote. 哦哦。No, I need to give it to Emma. Oh yeah, I learned it. Yes. Cynthia, let me send it to you. And Xing.
我马上做完了。
Okay, no problem. Yeah, you fucking Emma. Every time we need to change. Yeah, so I can just tell you if you get it right or not. Did you see everybody? Yeah, your teacher is so childish. Violet, did you see anything? Violet, see it. So everybody, I think everybody is got it, right? So 6 plus 50 minus 1 times what? Times 4. So basically, you just need to remember what? Change it. Remember formulas. First one plus n minus 1 times what? The common differences. Correct? Everybody, Violet, Emma, Cynthia, get it? Xing, okay, so the answer is 6 plus 49 times 4. And this one is negative 4 plus 50 minus 1 and times 3. Get it, everybody? Okay, so this is called linear pattern. Okay, I want to ask Violet the question, okay, just to review it. What is a linear pattern? Can you give me an example of linear pattern? And what is not linear pattern? Please give me example of not linear pattern.
You said the linear pattern is like, it's not the, wait, why is this light? It's not the like, what's it called again? Bunny hop.
So can you give me examples? So for instance, like 5, 9, 13, and 17, that is linear pattern, right? So linear pattern is they all having the common differences. Get it, Shin and Cynthia? Right? So all having the common differences. But if I give you 1, 100, 2, 200, 3, 300. So 1 to 100 is 99. And 100 to 2 is minus 98. And 2 to 100 is 198. And this one is minus 197. So this is not common differences. All the differences are not the same. So this is not the linear pattern. Understand, Shishi? Okay, understand, Cynthia? So we need to understand the definition, okay? So because sometimes when you are doing some homework and the question is asking you something, you need to give exactly the question is asking you. Get it, everybody? Okay, so I know the weather is really bad. I don't think so. You can go to the egg hunting. But the good thing is you can just grab some eggs from your refrigerator and put it somewhere in your house and you can still do the egg hunting. Correct, everybody? Okay, because you don't have a dog, right? If you have a dog, we cannot even do the egg hunting in the house because if I hide it somewhere, my dog will dig it out and just eat them all. Correct? Shinshin, do you have a dog? No? Okay, good for you. Cynthia, do you have a dog? No? Okay, good. So all of you are safe. So you can do the egg hunting at home, okay? So everybody, hope you have a very nice Easter. So enjoy the weather. So not really, maybe not enjoyable, but we can enjoy every good things in our life, right? When it's raining, we can enjoy the raining. When it's sunny, we can go out and do whatever. Right? Okay, Violet. I think today we learned really good and we're gonna see each other next week. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank
Bye
you.
Bye.
bye.